Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asshat Podcast on YouTube. Got a DVD this time. This is one of those. Let me make sure. This is Echo Bridge. I thought it was Echo Bridge. It's Echo Bridge, the Fantasy in Action 6-film multi-pack. Now I picked this up for one movie, The Beastmaster. Anybody my age, a little bit younger, remembers back in the day, Beastmaster was all over the place. It aired on TBS all the time. You know, it aired on HBO, which for years people used to say stood for, hey, Beastmaster's on. I guess Beastmaster was cheap to license or something. I know TBS has come out and said, or people behind it said, every time they aired it, it got great ratings. Mark Singer I'm pretty sure it's Mark Singer. Tanya Roberts. It was one of those movies I heard about as a kid, rented it, and fell in love with it. And it did good enough. It had 2 more sequels in the 90s, and then in the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a syndicated series. Well, by the time this set came out, the original Beastmaster DVD release had been out of print for a long time. It was going for way more than I was willing to pay. So I was like, hey, I found out about this and grabbed it. So we got 6 films spread across just 2 discs. So we're getting 3 films per disc. But what do we have here? We got Beastmaster. We got the Beowulf. Let's make sure this is the right one. Yes, this is the Miramax Beowulf, which is with Christopher Lambert. It's a weird version of Beowulf because it's supposed to be back in medieval times, but they have like electricity and stuff. Like there's electric lights and stuff. It's a weird, like, kind of, I wouldn't say cyberpunk, but kind of steampunkish feel to it. We got Dragon Quest, which I'll be honest, I've never watched. Midnight Chronicles, again, honest, I've never watched it. Merlin and the War of the Dragons, same thing. Then Warriors of Virtue 2. Saw the original Warriors of Virtue, thought it was a cool little movie, thought the toys were even kind of neat. It was a neat idea. This one kind of took away what made the original stand. What made the original stand? You had these people in these really kick-ass, like, anthropomorphic kangaroo outfits, which, if they still exist, somebody should get the suits and do a preteen Dirty Jeans Kung Fu Kangaroo movie. All right, real quick, anybody out there watching this, if you remember the preteen Dirty Jean Kung Fu Kangaroos, click like, leave me a comment or something. Don't say if I'm the only one. Tell how many other people remember that shit. This is part 2. Very, very early on in the movie, they have some kind of spell happen where they're not kangaroos anymore. Defeats the purpose of the movie. But this is out of print. Almost anything that's Miramax from Echo Bridge is out of print now. They do not have the rights to the Echo Bridge stuff anymore. I mean, the Echo Bridge, the Miramax stuff anymore. So all this stuff's out of print. It's not going for a huge amount, but even though it's going for a little bit more than I paid, because this was $5-6. It was all in one of those Amazon buys. It's still worth it just for Beastmaster by itself. I mean, Beastmaster. He was born and he has the ability to communicate with animals. He's got 2 ferrets that travel with him. Just a cool little kind of like Conan-ish ripoff, but it was one of those that everybody seemed to love. So, you know, if you're into fantasy movies, this is definitely one worth tracking down. Well, hope everybody enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, thumbs up, leave a comment, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.